The Serie A is hitting up, and I must say that it has been a pleasure to witness what has been going on in Italian football. I guess that the Premier League has been considered the best league almost unanimously throughout the past few seasons, and deservedly because the football in England has and I think will still be for a long time very entertaining. Intensity is extremely high. You never know who's going to win, and even when you know who's going to win, there's always some surprise in the middle of the table, or in the relegation battle, or then in the championship. There's always something going on. But this season, I think that Serie A has been the best season, and has delivered us football fans with the most entertaining football. Hence why I'm making this video in April. It's April, and the difference between first, second, and third is only 1 point. But for those of you new to the channel, welcome to the JVM Football channel, where you can find game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. If you are interested and would like more football content like this, please subscribe to the channel. So yeah, let's start with that. Let's start by looking at the table and seeing what it tells us of what has been Italian football this season. AC Milan sit first place with 67 points. Napoli sit second place with 66 points, and Inter sit third place with 63 points, but they have a game in hand. So if they win their game in hand, it will be Inter with 66, Napoli with 66, and AC Milan with 67. And we still have 7 games to go. So it's very, very interesting to see what has been going on in this Italian football. And even if you look down, you have, for example, the battle for fifth place the battle for Europe between Fiorentina, Atlanta, Lazio, and Roma, with Roma currently in fifth place. And then somehow Juventus managed to get themselves back in that Champions League European spot in fourth place, even though they had a horrible start to the season. But we'll start with AC Milan, in fact, the team in first place. And recently, I guess the game that has, at least the two games that have really set Milan apart, and which will probably win them the league if they don't mess up into the end of the season, was the game against Inter on the 5th of February, where they managed to beat Inter 2-1. And the game on 6th of March against Napoli, where they managed to beat Napoli 1-0. And then they also managed to draw against Inter Milan on the weekend before. So Milan sit in first place right now, and they absolutely deserve it. They've been class all the way throughout, and they've also managed to beat their rivals, or at least not drop points against them for a lot of games, which is incredible to see from this team, which is why they sit in first place. Another reason why I really want AC Milan to win, I guess you could see them a bit biased, is because of Zlatan. I think for Zlatan to win a trophy at the age of 40 years old would be incredible. Looking at their schedule as well, it looks like they are set to win the league. I say this because they have the easiest schedule of Inter and Napoli, of the three of them. They have to go and play, they still need to play Bologna, then they need to go and play Torino, then Genoa, then Lazio. Games that they should be winning. They won't be easy games, but they should be winning those games. And then in May, they'll be playing Fiorentina, which is going to be a hard game, but they can take that win. They're going to be playing Fiorentina at home. Then Hellas Verona should be winning that game. Atalanta is a tricky game, a game they could be dropping points. Again, if they do drop points here, it will be their fault. I mean, they should be beating Atalanta. And then the last game of the season, I believe that AC Milan have an extremely difficult task, because although it is Sassuolo, they're going to be playing Sassuolo away. And if you've been watching Italian football now for some time, you know that Sassuolo away is quite a hard game. Even in the seasons that Juve were winning the league, Sassuolo games away, they've still be dropping points there. So that would be a tricky game for them. Then we have Inter, who they still need to go and win the game in hand. I think that the game in hand is against, let me just double check. They still need to play Verona, Spezia, Roma, which that's going to be on the 24th of April. It's going to be a very difficult game, and if they lose that game, that could be them done for the title race. Then they need to go and play Bologna, Udinese, Empoli, Cagliari, and Sampdoria. So I guess after that Roma game, it becomes easy. So if AC Milan drop points and Roma manage to beat and Inter, if AC Milan drop points and then Inter beat Roma, and they have a very easy schedule as well. So AC Milan cannot afford to drop any points, and neither can Inter really. And then Napoli, they also have to go and play Roma. And yeah, after that the schedule is easy. So AC Milan have the easiest schedule with both Inter and Napoli having to go and play 5th place Roma. Who do I think is going to win? I mean, I've made a similar video a few weeks back, and again, I'll stick to AC Milan. I think that they have a very cohesive squad. I think that as well, if you look at the schedule, that they have the easiest schedule, the easiest road to the title. And the squad just looks like they're all in the same boat and they all want this. And you have players of the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Tomori, who are really, and Rafael Leão as well, which is me being a bit biased, but I want these guys to win the title as well. But anyway, that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and helped me to grow this channel.